Okay, we are still at the same day, and we have some minutes after. This is about 20 past 10 in this bastardy of abominations of Buenos Aires, which it is, the town and them, birthed from the real Argentina name, the real name, not by accident, and the whole of the tight feelings to deliver about what the racial and what of the living through could really involve the need of one person that is birthed in a society, in a country, in a nation. The accident by the war of the hell against Elishel, against creation, against humankind, against the reality of his name, against us, doesn't involve the reality of you can carry, victim, innocent. But the sickness is sickness, and it's exactly the name, and I'm sorry, but it's inequivocal. If you own this wrong word, it's unmistakable, it's inadmissible. And this is not English, actually, and I'm sorry for this. It's inamovable. It's exactly what it is. Have been founded for this, and it's exactly what Argentina is. The sickness, we don't need it. But the reality of all is what we are doing to make the right step. So we finished with them, with this, not with us. Okay, and further this, just one moment that Elishel wanted I to do one little more. And the same you, Melech and Melech and Melech, and I'm sorry, my tension, my state, my temperatures, my condition, my all. I am affected in the whole of the ways I feel terrible, in the whole of the senses, and this is not right. And I came so long like this, like as if I will never have no choice. I'm permanently awaiting for this to be over and for Elishel to say, breathe. And I'm not blaming Elishel, but I don't see senses. The whole best I've done so often brought other class of things, but even though we controlled one order. But further any of this, as much justice we essentially are doing and working for, the reality is must be understood the orders for what justice means. The permissions are not allowed. Neither one singular clear fact of mercy but the ones that are trying to kill us. Orders must happen and ain't allowed. No crime. Okay, not saying that you are doing this, and I'm sorry for your tiredness and the whole you're suffering right at the other side. Okay, this Diablos degenerados continues on making the same because of our feral already, and always were the same. Diablos are demons, and it's exactly this class. Any uniform Argentina except what we put it apart, which were exactly essentially real persons. The rest, these freaks of hell, are not going to be any other and won't change, and are making the transpose them. We're going to show you now that we are singing, and it says, and profaning me and putting right on the blemisen rivis facim, like Gestalt told them. The techniques of them science, like Nazis. To profane and to terror Japan, imitating and delivering the same day because of they studied enough and they trained enough as my expressions and the way I do and how I do and when I do words, terms, way of moving, and if I do any over whatever the puppeteer on the hollow puppeteer and whatever this is, that it will be them all the time and the music on boom, 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 and anything as the whole of the boys, I will take them out with mind control and perros evangelistas. Oh, we told him to stand by because if we gotta save, and they saves exactly them blowjobs. I'm sorry, my terms. And they're gonna go to hell. So the reality of being the supposed antichrist for the whole advertisement, so they earn it all and wins. Oh my god, they won! And the reality for everything will be exactly the delusional character of one boner of a rotten piece of son of a goddamn hell Sodoma fag, which armed forces is, and the whole of armies and armed, and the whole of them bodies and Kirchners, and them road choppers, sorry the words, again, is exactly the class of a shit that it's happening to me daily, and I need to die, and forever. I'm sorry for this. Further this all that I will put it apart, I give you a segment for you to can edit in this video. And you ask me to put it exactly like I'm speaking, that I'm saying, and what this really is that I say. Further that all. Just Papa wanted the same you melechim chachai, devesvesi revesecha shir vesvesa chachai, and your honors and everybody. just a little bit more. I really always have been a professional of the voice. I sing since my 14, since my 13. At the 16, I have been singing what autochthonal used to being the new of the beginning of popular with Baglietto, with Garret, with Mianovich, with Carvalho, also Mercedes Sosa, and a lot of other songs. And suddenly, once I started to get interested with the whole of the tortures and the whole of the damages that this have been causing to me, I've heard myself, my voice, but I've always sang, and I've learned to discover myself and to find out what I am capable, and also knowing who I am, at the normal knowledge about my own and myself, about what I can do. And I had a very great master, great teacher, in a moment where not too much that I needed for beginning to singing, and I started to self-discovering toward I have been singing permanently. So at the beginning I have been with the whole of the struggling words, so I had a very tenor and low, really, exactly, but I always had my sharp. And I reach farther what Mariah can do and a soprano can do, and El High Shonion, you know, is true. So further the reality of my identity, of the person I really am. The clear fact of the soul is what the hell with this diablos delirantes atrofiados enfermos. What the... Sorry, my terms. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, they are gonna go to hell sooner, but I don't need to suffer them no more, and no one of us. All right. Never needed they to be on my handisves for the making me suffer no sickness which they exist as fever type of animal freaks. On them anabolia, on them shall I say the word, with the pardon of beeping, interpolia, because of his what they lives for and so much other. Right? I'm sorry. Okay, forgive me, please. Let's make in the chat, and the evangelista te va a estar repudrir por los siglos en el infierno y toda tu Argentina, shala. Y tus autoridades puestas por tu Dios, que es Lucifer. Sorry for my terms. Okay, let's make this. I'm Hello, in crefa telefonek sans zanon neta senso la vodka yam nain kaloetala just a little paraphrasing and performing, and you recognize it. Oh, I'm sorry, my fells. Oh, mama, I no love som har nailo at sea. I'm the love, some sort of nine hello, I'm sorry. Okay. Just for a little bit between. Sit like kai. My Idleitzilis over Lechayak, Imayatlayat, Sunlayat over I'm let Hilayat say for Nine sayas im sevai no. Sorry for a little fail. I am still with certain states of non-trainal inflammations, struggle, stress, problems, the permanent damage, witchcraft, destruction, stress over the whole that this still the virus that is still them that they will do, and determining that they can come to my house but goes to any other for they to be kidnapped, to making the rape and murder because of works for everything, this villery that Argentina, Fuerzas Armadas, Armada, Ejército, Kirchners, presumida de justicia, evangelistas and them society does to me every day. I'm sorry. Okay, so I have the nerves, I have the temperatures with another attempt against me yesterday with viruses, bacteria, and all over. Did he know? Did he understood? He's gonna die by soprano. Evangelistas degenerados, making the tab on the business of they will suppress me with salmonella, keeping the salmonella, I'm gonna go for the house, or Arturo is gonna have it before they're making the tab. And any on the building, and any on the neighborhood, and any cab, and here to say something without words because of a command. Sorry. So let's make one a little bit, and I'm sorry, Papa. Just the real.
Hello, Moet, Sälj, Skåveläink, Edwardla, I'm Skåvelk, Ngelk Arab Zelnam Kren Hatsema I love what I'm never can no one how I can not see can't love it for real Arts on le travail, n'encre adre là-dessus. I know it kind of it's no lie. Oh, I know it not coming at so baby. So I knew that cloud soon I love so I'd can see En sam som var våra, när den kalmat hammat, amma summa, när jag lavat öjbat, höjnat, ädat, am sjöndalet båtkandalet su, och när jag kan bu. Shallow Nalai, oh, snålet, snösmöma genom det här kallat samman av mamma vad kan oh, vad har sig. Oh, no, I'm mind. Snälla, kan Salufo Kenech Salah I'm sorry, a little fails. I really am tired. I'm sorry. Not about you. Not about you, but don't you do this to me no more. The job is the job, but do you need me in pieces? Do you need me every day is destroyed and under the stench of the sweat of the disgusting gonadas of degenerados of all Argentina? And like a cloud of demons and abominable freaks, telling the whole it says on me and doing they do to me every day. Like if that will be a very best glory, for I will be the whole of the description of the need for the faith they carry against you and us all. Do you need me this way, Pepe? Do you need degenerados abominables, atrofiados perros despreciados, como los evangelistas y sus amigos de las fuerzas, to doing this to me every day? And also to playing us and to playing the whole, that the best you got in the holy love. And if this is some provoking an instigation for you to kill, which is them proposing, as I also do, but they recognize us in the whole of the ways who I am and who you are. Is that exactly what is this, what I say and what I do? Is what happens? Do you need this on me? Do you need this every day? Do you need me this way? Further the right purpose of what we do, which we can really do, but not this. Do you need it? Okay. Sorry for my terms and a little bit more. Just a little bit more for you to recognize softly, a little moment. A repetition from cliche songs, which I don't want to be tired to the ears to hearing because of deserves certain real understanding and real where they
to keep from and with. Alright. I know it's been some times. Coming again. I know it's been some times, but there's something on my mind. Just see, I haven't been the same since that cold November day. We said we needed space. Sorry. I cannot believe this. Excretions, coming again. I know it's been some times, but there's something on my mind. Just see, I haven't been the same since that cold November day. We said we needed space, but only found was an empty place. And the only things I've learned is that I need you desperately. So here I am, and can you please tell me I cannot believe expressions right now. You're gonna do it, I'm sorry. Where do broken hearts go? Can't they find their way home? Back to the open arms for a love that's waiting there. And if somebody loves you, one day always love you. I'll look in your eyes and I'll know that you still care for me. No. Oh, baby. New one on this, at the whole expression. To be heard like Whitney and to be heard at the whole with my voice, phrasing, expression, everything. And it's exactly what I'm trying to do. Further my state and already feeling tense. I'm sorry. I've been around enough to know that dreams not always turn to gold, and that there is no easy way when you just can run away. But we had was so much more than we ever had before. And no matter how I try, you are always on my mind. So here I am, and can you please tell me where do broken hearts go? Can't they find their way home? Back to the open arms for a love that's waiting there. And if somebody loves you,
One day always love you. I'll look in your eyes, and I'll know that you still care for me. And now that I'm here with you, I'll never let you go. I'll look into your eyes, and now I'll know. Now I know, you know I do. I know where two broken hearts go. Can they find their way home? Back to the open arms for a love that's waiting there. And if somebody loves you, one day always love you, I'll look in your eyes, and I'll know that you still care. I am having a little cadences, like a fluential moment between certain variables up and down. I'm sorry for that. I already am feeling tense and awkward, and she is a problem still, and the whole I've been living here, May is affecting me every day with every days, and whatever I've been trying, whatever I do, and every times and every days, and every moment, and whatever I have been trying to making which I, my own, my person, I do. The sickness of this disgusting land every days. And the experience of the experts of the terror chop and witchcraft, like a very indorseable but a disgusting abominable freaks clan. Para-humanity delivering to be a nation, a state, a government. For the making the terror chop on, oh, he does, he not? And at the best ever accommodating, if that is realizable for anyone to watch, they are going to try to disguising and being the honest play. The sick bastards. And if there is not, oh, the witchcraft tells me, we have the faith gotta be because of his robbing. And any degenerado making the same degeneraciones, profaning and terror chop making to watching what, to disguising how to handle. So naturally I am already, and I want to kill them. I want this to be over. I'm sorry. All right.